Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We're doing the Time-Killing Time Dungeon today, and like last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, I tried only using the EuroDivi IDs, which didn't go very well, to be blunt. So this time we're gonna try doing EuroDivi and T-Corp IDs. We're just gonna do the relevant IDs and see how that goes. I don't have too much time today, so I figured might as well do something a little bit on the shorter side. Interesting. I don't know what I'm really looking for here. Honglu skill change isn't bad. Punctured memory is interesting, but it's very much not good for us. We'll take homeward, and that should be good enough. Alright. We'll press on. What path we take in? Top path? Not a very great floor, honestly, yeah. Can only get 2 events at max. Alright, that's fine. We got homeward, so we'll be getting some random healing stuff, so that'll be cool at least. We'll try that. We'll see how this goes, right? But yeah, I've been fairly busy today. There might be a stream tonight, there might not be. Basic gist of what the issue has been is that one of my dogs, not Teddy, one of my parents, or I mean not Gregor, one of my parents' dogs, the dog named Teddy, has been having some medical issues. And I'm taking care of Teddy while my parents are out of town, so it's been a little rough. He's hopefully fine. Oh, and that is barking from a different dog in the background. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see if I can stream tonight. I'll see how it goes. I might just not be able to, right? We'll see. But anyways, we'll do something short for now since I've got a little bit of a break. Teddy is currently, at the vet getting his, like, some blood tests done and stuff to see if they can figure out some of the issues going on. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a call, so if I, if there's just a random, like, ringing sound in the background and then it jump cuts, that's that probably. Probably still have, like, another hour or so before it happens, so we'll see, right? But I figured I'd do a fairly simple run. I'm fairly stressed out today because of that, but it should hopefully be fine. Okay, nice. Simple run, simple, time killing should go well. Okay, you lost your borrowed time, that's fine. We'll do that and we should just get a bunch of kills. Cool. I think I didn't really pay too much attention to, like, the support passives. I just went with more Tremor IDs because I figured they'd have, fitting enough support passives since they're Tremor IDs. Some of them are good stuff. I know, like, Molar Otis is pretty strong. You can get more self-Tremor count with her support passive for someone of... I don't remember what the conditional is, but someone is getting more Tremor count for something from their self-Tremor count stuff. So that's cool. Nice, that's a kill. Can you kill this guy? He's 9 HP. I sure hope you can. Cool. Simple enough. And homeward means we'll heal up a bunch each fight, so even if we do take some rough one-sided attacks, we should be fine. That's the hope, at least. A lot of normal fights. That was a year divvy. It looks like we've got 2 T-Corp fights back-to-back based on the Pierce Week part of things. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I haven't really had too much chance to do anything too funny with New Dawn yet. I'll try to when I get an opportunity to. But like I said before, I want to try to make a sinking team, rush team, stuff like that. Something I just really want to get a stupid amount of damage stacked while someone's in the borrowed time state. And I wonder if it's the best way to do that. And by I wonder, I mean it's Deluge, it's Sinking Deluge, without a doubt Sinking Deluge. The question is, how would we go about making that work? I'll see. I might do that like Tuesday or something, right? We shall see. Maybe we can trigger NO. It's always nice to do it in a Tremor team, because we stagger enemies fairly frequently, so just getting into a little bit of additional damage can be nice. Sometimes it kills, sometimes it doesn't, stuff like that, right? It's a more lust resource, at least not something we have too much of, so it's good. Rhodion's being here with that. Rhodion is the best person to be taking the attack, though, I think, are you blunt resist? Yeah, you're blunt resist. Everyone else, I think, is... Oh, you guys are pierce resist, that's right. You're blunt resist, you're slash resist, and you two are pierce resist. You're blunt weak, and you guys are pierce weak. Okay. Just double checking that sort of stuff. Since I'm still not great at remembering resistances in general, especially not for new IDs, because, well, they're new. That's fine. Nice. Excellent murder. And yeah, you can do this. You don't have self-tremor anymore, it looks like, so you can't, like, funny reverb, but it's really not important against these random guys. We'll see if we can get some, like, borrowed time shenanigans maybe going for Time Ripper. If we can, you know, make him suffer eternal torment, that could be fun. Unfortunately, we don't have, you know, Everlasting, because we don't have Faust on the team, but would have been funny if we did, but we might still be able to do some stupid amounts of damage regardless, right? Just need to remember we don't have, you know, an ego resource situation in hand. Oh yeah, god. I just remember the entire bit yesterday's episode. The whole bit of it, me just color coding. Some people, I think, might have thought I was using cosmetic mods or something. It might just have been a joke from their part, though, because, like, it's just alpha keying, right? Green screen effect type stuff. Replace all the green with purple. That's why, like, at certain points, like, Earl King would just flash in, because I could change it from purple to be Earl King. But yeah. Cosmetic mods, I've seen some of the cosmetic and stuff. They seem really cool. I'm not gonna mess with them until the situation on them is a little bit more clear. I want to make sure it's okay, right? I think they're super cool. I will mess with them later down the line if it seems like PM's fine with it. We'll have to see, I guess. Because it is a gacha game, and it's gacha games are weird because of stuff like that, as annoying as it is. It's definitely, like, it's harmless changes, because it's just changing, like, cosmetic stuff, but, like, maybe it could result in more eventually, right? Could result in people eventually, like, doing actual gameplay changes, which I'd love to see, like, people being able to, like, make custom, like, fights and stuff, right? It would be super cool. But on the other hand, I doubt there's really an easy way to do that, and I feel like you'd probably just lose your count immediately. I feel like it's basically impossible to get that sort of change beyond, like, anti-cheat shenanigans. But that's fine, maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get, like, a way to make our own Limbus fights and stuff. We can hope. They had the reception editor for Ruina, but that was a completely different situation. Limbus is probably not going to be done for a long, long time, so we'll see. We can hope. Do hope when Limbus does inevitably end, like, they make it offline or something. I think some gachas do that, don't they? I don't know. They go offline after, like, you know, their end of service, instead of just becoming completely unplayable for the rest of time. The idea of it becoming completely unplayable for the rest of the time seems awful. And I'm sure, like, even for gacha stuff that does happen to, people can, like, find ways around it to a degree. Keyword being to a degree, though. So it's only to a degree, well, yeah. I don't know. That's still a long ways away, I'm sure. Hopefully. Not something we need to concern ourselves with, you know. For now, we gotta concern ourselves with the immediate future stuff, right? Dawn Kanto being a few months away. That's gonna be pretty cool. We've got some exciting stuff beforehand. Earl King is really soon. That's exciting. Probably a week after Railway, logically enough. We'll have to see how they go about doing Earl King. I assume, like, part of the bit is gonna be the Earl King ID, like... Well, obviously, like, Kathy's been cleared, that sort of thing, but I assume that's gonna be part of it. That's part of why the Earl King we get is insane, is because, like, there is a hole in him. Right? Like, he doesn't remember what it is he's fighting for, and that probably drives him insane. That sort of thing. Because it's not like people don't feel Kathy's absence, right? Even in the... Which one was it? Was the Ishmael Uptai story? Where she was like, did he love someone once? Like, even though Kathy's been, like, cleared, it's not like every trace of her ever has been removed. And plus, Dante and R. Heathcliff still remembers, so... We'll just see how that goes. I'm excited that we're gonna learn, we're gonna figure out more of how they're gonna be doing that with the next with Earl King ID. I wonder if they're going to keep on committing to the bid with every Heathcliff ID from now on. It's a funny idea, though, because you might end up, like... Imagine we get, like, Liu Heathcliff or something random like that, and, like, his outside story mentions Kathy. If you, like, get him before Canto 6, you're like, oh, yeah, Kathy. And if you get him after Canto 6, or, like, are up to date and stuff like that, it just mentions, like, redacted, and you're like, oh, no. So they did that bit with, Endcorp Heathcliff's uptie story mentioned Kathy. And if you uptie him after Canto 6, you just get the redacted. And that's so cool. And it's a very interesting literary thing to do to, like, just delete a character and, like, the ramifications of that. That's a big thing in Limbus as a whole, though. Because there's also, Kathy, there's, clearing of Kathy. There's the entire things with the, like, concept incinerator, which is going to be very important, I'm sure. It was very important in Canto 4. And there's the entire thing with how Herman wants to erase the mirror worlds. Like, there's definitely a deep connection there, and I don't fully know why. Like, is Concept Incinerator a newish technology? Is it powered by Golden Bows? Because honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Do we think N-Corp itself has something to do with the Concept Incinerator? Because it seems like it's managed by, like, the head or something like that. Like, maybe, like, C-Corp has it partially. Because it's not like Corps can only have one thing, and I feel like the head especially would love to have multiple things for its various parts. Claw having that or something would fit. Sure, we'll take that. Who will step up? Dawn, you got this. We can't make the fusion gift. We can't use the fusion gift even if we could make it, so I'm not too concerned. You need at least 5 tremor units. Etched claw cans. Cool, one more fight. And then we'll be able to get to the man who rips time, as they call him, in the biz. Yeah, resources aren't great. They're not going to be great because it is a story dungeon. And story dungeons always... Or not story dungeon, a mid-chapter dungeon. Which always just makes your resources awful because it halves every fight. Because they still... It's intentional at this point, I'm sure, because they've been doing it for every mid-chapter dungeon, but, like... I really wonder why. It's so odd. It's not a big deal, though. Just means egos aren't as spammable in this, which is fine. If you want to spam egos, you've got mirror dungeon normal stuff, right? Don't need to do it in the mid-chapter stuff as well. And you can also spam them in story dungeons fairly well, too, since you have so long to build up resources. I assume Dawn's Canto is gonna have a dungeon. I feel like she would. We'll see how frequently we get Cantos without dungeons. Oh, that is a stagger on Ryoshu. Okay. That's a little scary, but that's fine. We can redirect everything, so yeah, we're perfectly fine. Not a worry whatsoever. Yeah, I feel like Dawn Canto would. We'll have to see, I guess. We still don't know what the deal with Dawn Canto is going to be. Because, like, I was so concerned to be S-Corp, but, like, we're taking a warp train. Are we just going to take a warp train to S-Corp? Or are we taking a warp train somewhere far away? Wherever Dawn would be from. Who knows which one that would be. But I really like the idea, like, Dawn S-Corp, Honglu J-Corp, Ryoshu R-Corp, or something like that, right? And I don't really feel like we have a reason to move to, like, a far side of the city. At least, not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we did, like, one of the later Cantos or something. I don't know, I feel like going to N-Corp or something around that point, in, like, Canto, like, 13-ish, could be fitting. But I don't know. Nice. Alright. We get our final shop now. Let's see if we can get anything good. I'd like more Dawn skill 3s, or I guess maybe Rodion skill 3s. Or we could just get nothing, which is also a likely possibility. Oh, also Embrace it probably would have been worth it. Oh, Rodion might have been worth it. Okay, I'm throwing. I can't even upgrade anything. Okay, I'm throwing. I should have healed up at least. Okay, I'm throwing. You know what? That's fine. We can live with this, I'm sure. We're doing good enough. And it's Time Ripper time now. He's gonna be ripping time. As he does, that's what he does. Your execution collections being here means you'll never be able to use it. That's unfortunate. You should save yours. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Something like that. Just throw this at you, maybe. You're probably gonna get dodged. Let's do that then. Just do some damage on the actual unfolded Time Rippers for now. See how that goes. We do get to trigger NO, so if, like, Rodion gets the stagger but not the kill here, which seems fairly likely? No, she didn't even stagger. Okay, if Honglu gets the stagger here then, which he probably will, right? Yeah, okay, so we got the NO there. Nice. So on and so forth. Let's see, you can get a kill. You can get a kill. Cool. Maybe we should look at this stuff. Make sure we can actually, yeah. We can go for that. We trigger Amplitude Entanglement, that's fine. We're not killing this one, but like that's not a concern to me really. This is good, more self-tremor. No, we really need like this much self-tremor. I guess we don't gain too much because we didn't have tremor to steal off of that guy, but that's fine. Should be able to get you fairly low soon. Okay, that's fine. We get hit a little bit. We're okay with that. You get a kill. You get the stagger. And that one's pretty close to death, so that's nice. You can just be on kill duty, maybe. No, we should do it like this. We should make our fastest people, yeah. That's probably a good choice. We do something like this, we probably can get him a second phase. We can kill all the unfolded timers before we even land another blow on him, which is good. Just get them out of the way so we don't need to worry about them next phase. And then we'll just wail at you with our weaker attacks, since we can. Nice. 22 tremor count on Dawn. Sure thing. You don't seem too scary whatsoever, so we can just spam this stuff and that'll probably be fine. We'll see if we can get like a good turn next turn. We should get you to your funny point here, right? Even if we're only spamming weaker attacks, like surely it's gonna do enough. Surely. Maybe we should have set up borrowed time on Dawn that turn there. It's fine. It's not the biggest deal. We actually still... Okay, that's fine. We'll do it this turn then. Can we just take this guy down already? Command the halt is a very bad idea, and I might just defend here. Yeah. Probably works better for us. Don't really want to do this either. I really don't want to spend so much of our tremor count and stuff on like nothing. Because like there's no reason stacking tremor on you or anything because it's not gonna last like at all. So just like this probably will do enough. I don't know what the amount of HP is, honestly. Okay, it's like 900-ish. Good to know. Oh, right, because it's the dungeon version. There's the cutscene to skip. Forgot about that entirely. Have I not done the dungeon? I don't think I've actually won the dungeon since, yeah, since the actual time I did the event for the first time. A little silly. See if we can pop this. What happens if we do both of them? Is it bad? Is it funny? Good time moratorium, yeah. Some word me expire after triggering the transverse and the sloth damage effective in another instance of time of range selected. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So then we're gonna do it on this part, sure. So we'll get this off. We can just do this a little bit, right? We can pop that on you, sure. No, we don't want to. Actually, it's fine, because you don't have borrowed time. Alright, this works. Maybe. Let's see. Shh. Inflict some tremor stuff, hopefully. Did we not borrow time? Did I miss something? I assume I missed something. I probably did. Well, we're doing decent damage to this brain either way, so that's funny. Okay, and we can always just golden sapling next turn. I forgot something important though, didn't I? I'm getting the sense I forgot something fairly important. Well, if nothing else, we're stacking good amounts of tremor, so that's cool. 8 tremor count on that part now, so that's nice. Yeah, you're gonna be slowed down. What did I fail here? Let's see. Target's 10 plus. Oh, it just didn't have the 10 plus tremor. Even in bar time, they need to have that much tremor, otherwise it just doesn't trigger. Good to know, good to know. Only 4 right now, that's not great. It's actually really not great. We might not get it off here either. No, we should. We should. I think we'll have enough after all that infliction stuff goes on. They're gonna attack us a bunch. I'm not too bothered. Maybe I should be bothered. I don't know. It's kind of funny to not be bothered by something that probably should bother me. But I think we get you just to enough tremor from those coins and stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh. Right. Alright, we don't get to do anything funny. Doesn't matter what we do here. You think you're so funny, but you can't physically erase our time. Because we're untimable, because we're stuck to Dante's time. Yeah, okay. A little unfortunate, because that means you don't have a skill 3 now. Alright. We're just gonna attack you a bunch then. Don't really know what else to do under these circumstances. Let's get that Physical Corrosion in though. Yeah, that'll help. For a little more tremor, right? Cool. I can see it. Is Dawn getting a skill 3 next turn? I have a strange sense that she isn't. I thought he did that final phase thing when he was, like, basically dead already. It's been a while since I did this fight, I guess, so I just forgot. Huh. Yeah, punishment for time killers. I don't care. Enjoy your stagger. We didn't have enough slots to trigger NO. That's fine. Okay, now this is a little bit annoying. That's fine. We'll just clash what we can. What is the point of aggro? Okay, no, you've got this one. What is the point of aggro if you have 7 aggro and aren't targeted once by 5 at God? Aggro is so bad. It's like comical, it feels. We want to just let Honglu get attacked by everything. You know what? Let's let him. Let's let him explode. He didn't have the speed to redirect stuff, actually. That's right. You don't have the ability to win this clash, so... Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just, You can clash that at least. You've got no chances there unless you ego, and I don't really want you to ego that much. We'll have you deal with the extraction. Sure. Good enough, I guess. We love aggro. We love aggro. I actually really would love aggro if it, like, worked better, right? I think then I'd really like it. But because it really doesn't, it's annoying. Right? Alright, mass attack. Yeah, cool. Awesome. You've been staggered, sure. But we can clash everything this turn at least, so that's good. Probably can do some decent damage and stuff. This part's got Tremor Chain. That's funny. We'll change it to this, not that it makes that big of a difference. I mean, you're taking a fair bit of damage. You didn't have Tremor on you, though, so I don't even know if the reverb did anything there. That's fine. We don't have enough Tremor to reverb you. That's okay. We'll still do decent damage. Because you don't have protection anymore because you're all out of your shared time thing. You've got so much self-tremor. It's like comical how much Dawn has. She also did trigger Golden Time there. I kind of didn't notice it, but yeah. Yeah, casual 46 self-tremor count. Not even like trying that hard to like manage it, right? It's just kind of working like that. Your skill 2 just gives you... I mean, isn't there skill 2 like 9 tremor count if used properly? Something like that? It's kind of stupid, so it makes sense. Take down this guy's brains. And you should die either this turn or next turn, I'm sure. You don't have too much longer to live. And that's the part that counts. Nice. 100 HP. Does the Corruption Mind of Spanner get the kill? It would, potentially, if you didn't bleed to death. Okay. That's, interesting. I guess it happens, though. Cool. That's a victory, though. Even if Rodion needed to bleed to death to get the victory. Oh, that was a very unclean fight, because, that's kind of how it is. I forgot that it would be like the story version of the fight, and therefore it would be weird. Since I just haven't bothered to redo this dungeon and actually beat it until now. That's fine. Let's get our daily pulls in. See if we can get anything funny. Any funny shards or something. Doing fairly well for most sinners on shards. I think Dawn I'm still very low on. Although that's not because of the new idea, that's just because I think I threaded everything she had during the event. Just for the sake of more threads. I don't know why I chose Dawn for it. I think it just was funny, I guess. Okay, it's a 9 shard kind of day, though. That's fine. Yeah, it's fairly hard to use you, especially in a situation like that. Shame I couldn't get anything. I don't even trigger time moratorium because it didn't have enough tremor on self. We didn't have good ego gifts or anything there. We were basically going an ego gift less with how little we had. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!